I remember watching the broadcast on ESPN, and now a friend of mine, Paul Zimmerman, was doing the analysis of the draft, and they said Howie Long out of Villanova, the 48th player picked. Paul, what's your viewpoint on this? Paul said, well, I don't have him on any of my charts. I think they could have got him in the 10th round. This is a mistake.
Once the baddest boy on the block in his hometown of Boston, Howie Long has grown into the beast in the Raider machine and the best defensive lineman in the NFL. What Samson was to pillars, Howie Long is to pass pockets. Blockers crumble, quarterbacks topple. It's like having an earthquake rumbling through the backfield.
People are always shocked to see what I look like. They think I have 3 teeth and, you know, I have a beard and drag people out of cars and I look like Lyle Alzado. I mean, I could have him locked up tomorrow. He's borderline psycho. He's got some serious problems. I mean, you see Son of Sam when he said, bark, 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 the dog made me do it. I mean, this guy is right cut from the same mold.
Long is cast in the same square-jawed, rugged mold of Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry. He patrols a beat where no one escapes the long arm of the law. And only he runs through stop signs.
When you start to draw up plays, you are conscious of where he is. And you are conscious of saying, we have to do something about this guy or he may destroy what we're trying to do in the game.
He destroys game plans because no one player defenses the run or the pass equally as well. And no one player can block him.
You take everything into consideration, both run and pass. Howie Long's the best defensive lineman in football.
Might be the most dominant force in defensive football today.
And he has that knack of gathering himself and getting into the offensive blocker and at the same time continuing to move toward the quarterback. A lot of defensive linemen start playing games with the offensive tackle and they don't make progress toward the quarterback. But everything that Howie Long does is done toward the quarterback.
You know, people ask me, what is your move? What do you do? What do you do? And I show them what I do and they say, no, really, what do you do? It's so simple, it's sad. I mean, it's like ABC of football. I take a lead step and I use an underarm rip. Then I get under the arm with my arm and force them to either hold me or let me go.
He's used it left defensive end, left defensive tackle, nose tackle, right defensive tackle, right defensive end.
I was taught from day one to play every position. I was taught from day one to be an unselfish player. I was taught from day one to be a team concept player from a defensive standpoint. I mean, I'm kind of a chameleon of defensive linemen. I can adapt to any situation and change colors and change techniques.
In the game of chess, the most important and maneuverable piece is the queen, for it can attack from every angle on the board. From every position along the line, Long strikes out, checkmating opponents, moving toward another Pro Bowl and possibly another Super Bowl ring.
I've got this ring at home that's worth about, don't tell Pete Rozelle this, but I think it's worth about $12,000. It's got about 3 big diamonds on it. I think I could throw it on the front of my car and light the highway up at about 8 p.m. at night. And that's the kind of thing that makes it all worthwhile. If you can get me 3 or 4 of those, I'll get you 10 sacks a year and do what you want me to do. You know, everybody wants to see a Hall of Famer. Everybody wants to speak to a Hall of Famer. It hasn't been a lifelong dream of mine. It's been a dream of mine since I made it to the Pro Bowl. And it's really a burning thing with me now, and I feel like I'm capable of it. I'm 25 years old. I've been to 2 Pro Bowls now, and if I keep working as hard as I have been working, and I don't lose the desire that I have right now, I feel I have the capabilities, the mental toughness to last it out over a 12, 14-year period to make it to the Hall of Fame.